Hi, this is lesson number 12 from our Photoshop training series. In this exercise, we are going to learn about lasso tools. In my screen, I have three images. The first one is a beautiful Ford Expedition with the rocky background. Second image is beautiful house with the bright blue sky. Obviously, it is a rainy day. You can see the reflection on the floor. And the third image I have here, stone with the sharp edges. So basically we are going to move this vehicle from this scene to this. The first thing you need to keep in your mind when you are going to transfer or move object from one image to another, you need to check the object perspective. As you can see the direction of this vehicle from right to left, it is parked, and the same way I have here flooring. To move this vehicle from this scene, we are going to use Polygonal Lasso tool. Here we have three tools: Lasso tool, Polygonal Lasso tool, and Magnetic Lasso tool. The first tool we are going to use is Polygonal Lasso tool. It is used to make manual selection. In this image you can see in some places we have sharp edges, but in this area at the bottom the color is mixed with the background. So it is good idea to use Polygonal Lasso tool. The first tool the majority of the professional using to make manual selection is pen tool. Pen tool is having curvature. Once you will click, you can click and drag to curve the path. In our coming lesson we will be learning in depth. And second tool to make selection is the Polygonal Lasso tool. It is easy to use. You can just click and click to assign the next point along the edges. Polygonal Lasso tool is selected. By pressing Alt key, scroll your mouse up to increase the magnification level, and if you want to go around you can press space and then left click and drag. The hand tool will be active by pressing space. If you are going to make new selection, it is good idea to click on new selection, then click along the edge to start. Keep clicking and follow the edges. Then to close the area you need to click on the first point. So this how we have new selection. If I want to add again additional selection in the previous, I can click on add to selection, and simply I will continue this way and click on the first point to finish. So this is how we added new area. Same way, if you want to subtract selection, you need to click on this button. Click on the first point, so this area is subtracted. You can also use keyboard shortcut. Press Alt, subtract from selection, press Shift key, add to selection. Now subtract from selection is selected. So if I want to switch, I can press Shift key and click. Photoshop will temporarily activate add to selection, and then once I will click on first point, the new selection is added, but it switched back to the previous state. To add again selection, I will press Shift key and click. So temporarily it is switched to the add to selection, and once I will close, it will go back to the previous state. Same thing for add to selection. If add to selection is selected, now I need to press Alt key and click, left click. Once I will click on the first point, the area is subtracted, and now it's go back to the previous state, that was add to selection. So whatever button is selected here, Photoshop will consider the previous state once you will use the keyboard shortcut. So this is the basic concept to add or subtract selection by using Polygonal Lasso tool. Ctrl D to deselect. Let's start new selection. I will just start from this point. I will click, assign the next point this way. We can increase the zoom level, press Alt key and scroll up. patiently. You need to select. You don't need to click really far. If it is a curve area in the selection, it will show the corner. If I will click here and if I will go here, you can see this is really straight line. So you need to click close to the previous point if there is a curve in the selection. Alright, so here we have the first point. We need to click on the first point to close. So you can see the vehicle is selected. It is easy to transfer in the other image. You can just go to edit, copy, and then click in this image and paste. Or using move tool, you can just click and drag this way and it is there. Now we need to reduce the size, locate it wherever you want, and then hit enter key. Now we need to add here shadow, and second thing, we need to match the environment. In this scene, the background is really rocky and our vehicle, it is white. Illumination from the background, you can see on the vehicle yellow shade is mixed up with the white, and this scene is really bright with the blue illumination and reflection from the sky in the floor. So the color of the vehicle doesn't match with the scene. So we need to make some adjustment for this. We can duplicate this layer. I just want to show you the difference. Here we have layer palette. This is the vehicle, layer 1. Simply click and drag on this plus to duplicate. Now we have 2. I am going to make adjustment in the copy, that is the top layer. The first thing, I am going to increase the brightness. Click on image, adjustment, brightness and contrast, and simply move brightness slider up just slightly. I am going to make it bright, contrast as well, and click OK. Now the second thing, we are going to match the color tone. So we will go to the image, adjustment, and here we have color balance. In our background, we have blue illumination from the sky and it is affecting the entire environment. So we need to change the color tone. Simply move this yellow slider up. You can see clearly Photoshop is adding the blue tone, and cyan I can move back, then hit OK. Click OK. This is the layer number 1. We make adjustment. If I will switch off, you will see the difference. Before it is really having a yellowish in the color, but after adjustment the color is bright with a similar tone we have in the background. Now second thing, we need to add the shadow. Use brush tool. Here we have brush tool. Choose soft brush. You need to make sure that you are not clicking here, because this is the history of recently used brushes. In our previous lesson we used blur tool, sharpen tool, so these added here. So you don't need to click here. If you will click here, Photoshop will select that tool. Let's say here we have a sharpen tool. So if I will click, now you will see in our toolbox, though I selected the brush tool, but the sharpen tool is active. So once you will click on the brush tool and choose the brush here, you need to select in this area. Soft round brush is selected. We can check the size, that is fine. Let's create new layer for the shadow. Create new layer. Our foreground color is black. The flow here we can make it 100%, and simply click and drag just like this, and then bring this layer under the vehicle. Let's reduce the opacity. We can make more adjustment by eraser tool. Here we have eraser. Reduce the hardness, make it soft. If I want, I can increase the size by pressing square bracket next to the letter P. And in this area here, we don't need the shadow. The first thing, I am going to increase the opacity of the eraser. Alright, that is fine. And shadow exactly under the car, it should be dark, and around we need to make it a little bit blur. So eraser tool is having opacity control. We can reduce and in this area we can make it a little bit light. That is fine. Now the next tool we are going to use is magnetic lasso tool. The functionality of the magnetic lasso tool, it will detect the sharp edges. So it is selected here. In this image we have here stone, and I want to cut and place somewhere here in our scene. Magnetic lasso tool is selected. Press Alt key, scroll up to zoom in, and simply click and release the mouse and go along, and you can see the magnetic lasso tool is detecting the edges. If you feel it goes wrong, you can press backspace, and if you want, you can even assign the point by clicking. And simply close the selection by click. Click on the move tool, click and drag, reduce the size. I just want to add here somewhere in the corner. I will just add behind the floor. In this area we need to cut the stone. Later we will use the layer mask, but for now I will just use manual selection and cut this part from the corner. To see the edge from the background, we can reduce the opacity of this layer. Polygonal Lasso tool. This area I want to delete from this layer. So let's increase the opacity so you will understand. Now this part, it will disappear from the scene. This layer is selected. Press delete. Now it is giving impression that the stone is behind the flooring. Control D. In this area here, if we want, we can add a little bit shadow. Create new layer, keep it under the stone, brush tool, and that is enough. Here in front of the house on the grass we have some rock. We will clean this area by using lasso tool. Now the third tool we have is lasso tool. The functionality of the lasso tool is to just make rough selection around the object. Now edge to edge, it is very hard to select with the lasso tool. If I want to erase or remove this object, I will just click and hold and drag. The area is selected. The first thing, you need to make sure that you are in the same layer. This area we are going to edit from the background layer, because this grass is in the background. So I will just click on the background layer, press shift and backspace to open the fill dialog box. We need to access the content aware. In our previous lesson, exercise number 10, we learned about the content aware fill. In the content drop down, if it is not selected, you can select. The functionality of the content aware fill is it will take the sample around the selection and fill the space. So simply click OK. Now Photoshop fill the pixel in this area, and simply it is perfect. Control D to deselect, and that's all. Now here is our result, and everything in the scene look realistic, natural and normal. You can use similar images for your practice. That's all for now. I hope you enjoy this lesson and try to practice. Guys, if you like my video, please subscribe my channel and click on the bell button so you will always get notification once I will upload new video. Thank you.